Hey guys, this is Calabasa, the DBZ Otaku, and today I'm a little bit anxious, so I apologize for that. There's just been a lot of excitement going on. Um, okay. There was something interesting that I wanted to talk about, but it's going to be a small review because I don't have a lot of facts or information. But I will tell you my opinion anyway. You see, about like yesterday and the night before, I was scrolling down Netflix and I came upon a recent series called The Witcher. I have a lot of questions about this in particular, and like I said, I don't have a lot of information. I really like the characters, I like the actors, I just like it. It's so interesting. But I kind of feel like it's missing something, and I can't quite put my finger on it. And it's nothing negative. I just feel like there's potentially something that is missing. I could be wrong. But why I like this series, despite being only 2 episodes in, mainly it's because it reminds me so much of Game of Thrones, with a little bit of Skyrim and Lord of the Rings. Now, I know The Witcher originally is a video game, and I feel very unfortunate that I wasn't able to give this game a shot because I just don't have the right system for it. I'm not quite sure if there's a version of The Witcher on the Switch, because I've been on hiatus for quite a long time when it came to my Nintendo Switch. I plan to get back on that eventually, but I just been too busy to play video games. But The Witcher I found very interesting. Mainly it's because there's a lot of characters I feel that a person in reality could relate to, despite the fantasy and a lot of the whimsical things that the show has been portraying. But the problem is I don't know exactly what is canon and what is not because I don't have the game, but I still want to continue seeing this series, and I do hope it's ongoing. But more or less, there's one character, I don't remember her name per se, because I'm really bad at character names when I just start watching a series, but I kind of considered her as the Quasimodo of the series, and I definitely can relate to her, despite the fact her physical qualities aren't great, but I think she's lovable and adorable on the inside, and she as a character I can definitely relate to because I've been picked on and pushed around all my life until college because I'm autistic. I have ADHD and I have a developmental delay. And that just pretty much complicates my abilities to process certain things that an average person would. However, I don't really let that affect my lifestyle. But for this character, it seemed like she's been in situations far worse. She was dissed by her father. She was abused by her neighbors. She ends up sleeping outside. I looked at this character and I was like, I thought I had it bad. Like, I thought my life was a living hell. And what really tore at my heartstrings was when she was sold to a witch that reminded me of Professor McGonagall, only sharper and sterner. She tried to, the poor girl tried to kill herself. However, despite having her delays, she somehow gains the determination to keep going, all because somebody understood what she's going through and how she felt, and it was truly touching. And the other character I happen to favor, I still don't remember her name, but she was in the start of the movie. She was supposed to be a granddaughter of some queen or whatsoever. And she was kind of living in that sheltered life where she was blocked from reality. And then when she was attacked, her whole entire kingdom was attacked. Her grandmother comes back stabbed. And this princess was literally seeing the hellish reality of things. Like when she was able to get away, she ended up in like being picked up by a potential mute. And then when she found an area that she thought was the safe zone, she went there, you know, trying to be kind of like high and mighty kind of thing. Next thing you know, the people pointed out that harsh reality that the queen was not as good as she seemed. And I can't imagine anybody that naive to have their eyes opened to such brutality. That it must have been very hard to experience. And that is exactly why I happen to like The Witcher and anything related to that, because you have these relatable characters that grow and develop and get stronger despite being in a harsh reality or being in a world where it's kill or be killed. That was touching in my opinion, and I'm just 2 episodes in. I am looking forward to seeing the 3rd episode because of how expressive and dark this series is. Again, I do feel like it's missing something, but I really just can't put my finger on it. And I feel like if it had that thing that I'm trying to figure out that's missing, I think it would make the entire series blossom into something breathtaking. And another thing I like about this is, like, I don't see much CGI. I see more acting, more life, more reality than fantasy. That is something I favor the most out of this entire thing of The Witcher. It's that harsh reality that everybody's going in. Hell, you could be saving many lives in a single village or save royalty from a life-threatening situation and still get the disrespect of an outcast despite being a good deed. That's reality. It's a harsh, harsh reality when it comes to a certain story. And the other thing I like about this is that it doesn't seem like the death of a character is delayed because of plot armor. That was the whole entire thing that shocked me. This person that was trying to get the princess out, for example, on the horse, ready to get the princess out of there, and he dies. Even when the king and the queen were fighting in the war, just like that, the king dies. And it was all because he got distracted. That blew my mind. I thought the king was going to survive. I thought the guy that was going to save the princess was going to survive. But no, it didn't happen. They died in less than 5 minutes. I don't see a lot of series like that. So I definitely am looking forward to seeing more of The Witcher. I would like it if you guys would leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think about the series. Like, what do you think of it? You know, the goods, the bads, the maybes, or maybe something you think that would make the show breathtaking. Don't be afraid to leave a comment down below. I'm looking forward to it. I just wanted to tell you what I think so far of The Witcher, and I do apologize if not all my facts are completely straight, but I just wanted to tell you that altogether, I think this series is amazing, and I really do hope I will get to see the second oncoming season. This is Calabasa, the DBZ Otaku. I'll see you guys later.